Subject concrete structures, chapter design of beams, topic numerical number 1 on singly reinforced beam design. So students, now we have done whatever was required for designing of beams. We are now fully equipped in designing of beams. Now let us see the first numerical in design of beams. The moment of resistance in kilonewton meter. The moment of resistance in kilonewton meter for the following beam up to 2 decimal places would be here. So this is the beam given to you. This is the overall depth. Now don't do the mistakes of assuming overall depth as the effective depth. I told you the difference between the overall depth and the effective depth, right? I hope you remember, right? Now, many students, they do the mistake. What they do is that instead of taking the effective depth in designing, they take the overall depth. They don't consider, or you can say, they don't pay heed to what the effective cover is. Effective cover is given to you as 50 mm. Important. The width of the beam is given to you as 400 mm, 20 mm diameter bar, Fe415 M20. So everything is given to us. Now we have to know the determine the moment of resistance. So the question is, sir, obviously I can determine the moment of resistance, but first of all, I have to see whether the section is balanced, whether the section is under reinforced, or whether the section is over reinforced. How can you determine it? You can determine it only when you know the value of XU limiting as well as the natural neutral axis, right? So first of all, let us determine the value of XU limiting. We know that XU limiting or XU max, it is actually equal to Fe415. It is equals to 0.48 D. 0.48 into D. Right? How much is D? D is the effective depth, not the overall depth. If overall depth is 600, effective cover is 50, effective cover from here to here. Right? So the effective depth would be equal to total depth minus effective cover is equals to 550 mm. So this was important. 550 mm, right? So XU limiting, it comes out to be 0.48 into 550 mm. It comes out to be around 200 something. 550 into 0.48. It comes out to be 264 mm. 264 mm. Simple. Okay? Now the second thing is we have to determine the normal neutral axis. How normal neutral axis is determined? By the condition of static equilibrium. Right? So the normal neutral axis, just now I gave the formula. The normal neutral axis, it is actually equal to 0.87 Fy into AST divided by 0.36 FCK into B. Simple, right? So how much will be it? So XU will be equal to 0.87 Fy. Fy is 415 into AST, area of steel. So area of steel, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. So area of steel will be equal to pi by 4, diameter of the bar is 20, 20 square. This is the area of steel for 1 bar. We have 4 bars into 4. 4 go get cancelled out. 400 into 3.14 is the area of steel. So you can say that the area of steel will be equal to pi into 20 square. Pi into, because 4 got cancelled out, right? Divided by 0.36 into FCK is 20 into width of the section is 400. This you will get in mm. Let us see how much it is coming. A lot of you must have got the answer also. So it is coming 0.87 into 415 into 3.14 into 20 square, which is 400, divided by 0.36 divided by 20 and divided by 400. It comes out to be 157.45 mm. I hope that everybody is getting the same answer. So 157.45. It is equals to 157.45 mm. XU. So this was XU limiting, and this was XU. Which one is greater, XU or XU limiting? XU is limiting is greater. It means that this is the second case when XU is smaller than XU limiting. So which type of section is this? Very good. This is actually your under reinforced section. Simple. This is under reinforced section. Under reinforced section. If the section is under reinforced, which formula to apply? The moment of resistance with respect to concrete or steel? Yes, with respect to steel, not concrete, right? So the moment of resistance will be calculated based on the moment of resistance of steel, not concrete. So let me write down the formula. Okay, now we have got the moment of, we have got this also, right? And we have got the area also. Let me rub this. Let me rub this. Let me rub this, because in moment of resistance the normal neutral axis is taken into consideration instead of the maximum neutral axis. Remember this. In working stress method also we did the same thing. When determining the moment of resistance, we were not using the maximum or the critical neutral axis. What we were using? Normal neutral axis, right? So let me delete this. This is important. This is not important. I am rubbing it. This is also not important. This is also not important. Only this thing is important. Right? Now since the section is under reinforced, so the moment of resistance will be calculated for steel, which is equals to 0.87 Fy area of steel d minus 0.42 XU. Now this XU is normal, not the critical or maximum, normal neutral axis, right? Which is 157.45. 0.87 Fy is 415, area of steel is pi into 400 or pi into 20 square into bracket you have d. How much is d? 550. 550 minus 0.42 into 157.45. 157.45. This expression will come in Newton mm, and we have to get it in kilonewton meter. In the numerator it was given kilonewton meter. Yeah, kilonewton meter. What we have to do? Divide it with 10 raised to power 6, because 1000 Newton is 1 kilonewton and 1000 mm is actually 1 meter. Right? So let us calculate it. So you will get 0.87 into 415 into 3.14 into 400 into, in bracket I have 550 minus 0.42 into 157.45 bracket close. The answer which I am getting 912 divided by 10 raised to the power 6. The answer which I am getting is 219.42 kilonewton meter. I hope everybody is getting the same answer. The answer which I am getting is 219.425 kilonewton meter. So the answer up to 2 decimal places will be 219.42. So the answer will be 219.42. So this is the right answer. Right? I hope that you have understood the concept. So in this question, there were two concepts. First of all, you need to determine the whether the section is balanced, under reinforced, over reinforced. So we came up with the conclusion that it was an under reinforced section. After that, you have got it is under reinforced. Now the concept is whether you have to apply the moment of resistance formula for steel or for concrete or for some other anything else, right? So if it is under reinforced, we applied the formula of moment of resistance with respect to steel. If it would have been over reinforced, we would have applied the formula for moment of resistance with respect to concrete, right? And for balance, anybody will work. Anything will work. Either it can be steel or either it can be concrete. Anything will work, right? So I hope that you have understood the concept. Now let us solve numerical number 2. Let's meet at the next video, solve numerical number 2 and further strengthen our concepts. So thank you.